Pablo Picasso was one of the greatest artists of the 20th century, famous for paintings like Guernica and for the art movement known as Cubism. Pablo Picasso was a Spanish painter, sculptor, printmaker, ceramicist, and stage designer, considered one of the greatest and most influential artists of the 20th century. Picasso is credited along with George Braque with the creation of Cubism. Pablo Picasso was born in Malaga, Spain on October 25, 1881. Picasso's mother was Doña Marie Picasso y Lopez. His father was Don Jose Ruiz Blasco, a painter and art teacher. The Old Guitarist 1903 to 1904 considered to be one of Pablo Picasso's famous work. This painting was made at the time one of his close friend, Casagemas, committed suicide. This was the time in life when Picasso was more empathetic towards the downtrodden of the society and painted several canvases with the poor, ill, misfortune as his subject. His empathy came from personal experience, was penniless a couple of years become this painting. This Pablo Picasso artwork was made in Madrid, and the distorted nature of this painting is a recall from his past work like El Greco. In this picture, you will find a sightless and bent man holding a humorous round guitar. While the brown body represents the shift in color, the instrument covers the space around the figure both physically and metaphorically. The blindness and poverty-stricken man is very evident. At the time of the painting, several pieces of literature symbolized that blind characters had powers of inner vision, which is what Picasso is referring to her. Next is La Vie in 1903, another one of Pablo Picasso's famous art. This oil painting is often said to be a pinnacle of Picasso's blue period, located in the permanent collection at the Cleveland Museum of Art. This painting was made in Barcelona in 1903. This was Pablo Picasso's famous artwork that depicted two pairs of people and a naked couple confronting a mother carrying her child in her arms. You will also find two paintings within the painting. With the upper one shows a nude couple hugging, the lower one is a lonesome nude person. The other pair can be seen in the background of the room, which appears to be a studio. The latter is said to be inspired by Vincent van Gogh's Sorrow. Even though Picasso repainted another motif of a birdman attacking naked woman, only traces of it are visible to the naked eye. Napoleon Abueva, Filipino artist and born here in Bohol, and noted as the father of modern Filipino sculpture. Abueva attended the University of the Philippines with Joya and was mentored by noted sculptor Guillermo Tolentino at the College of Fine Arts. He is also the youngest National Artist Awardee appointed by then-President Marcos at the age of 46. His expertise was seen in a wide array of materials such as hardwood, abode, steel cement, marble, and bronze. Abueva is adept in traditional representation and modern abstract form of sculpture. A trip around the University of the Philippines will show you a number of his work, such as the University Gateway and Nine Muses near the old faculty center. He was also responsible for the relief marble sculptures seen in the War Memorial Cross in Mount Samat, Bataan. It is the second highest cross in the world and the tallest in Asia. Under the commission of the Philippine government, Abueva collaborated with designer Lorenzo del Castillo to create a shrine that commemorates the thousands of Filipino and American soldiers who lost their lives during the Japanese-led Bataan Death March in 1942. Make sure to walk up the flight of stairs inside the cross to reach the top and experience the fabulous views of Bataan. Next is the Blood Compact Shrine. The Blood Compact Shrine is a sculpture by national artist Napoleon Abueva, depicting one of the more significant events in Philippine history. In 1565, the expeditionary Spanish Megaloes de Legazpi sailed from Mexico to the Philippines and ended up in the island of Bohol. The locals, wary of any foreigners, were naturally hostile. However, after some convincing, the natives believed that they were not the same people who plundered their land some years ago. As a symbol of their mutual trust, the leader of both groups, Miguel Lopez de Legazpi and Raja Sikatuna, performed a blood compact. Each man would give a few drops of blood to a cup with wine. Each will drink from the cup.